Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 2. That's day number 2, week 12, 2023. Sorry. This is day number 2, week 12, 2024, spring 2024, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Let's head up. Today is Tuesday. By the way, how many of you are on Easter break or midterm break? Any of you on Easter break or midterm break? Let me know, please.
I am.
Yes,
I
sir.
am.
I'm on
Mark,
Easter break, so.
Malik,
I
Malia, okay. Any Jeremiah, you on Easter break?
am.
Okay.
Me
Just-
too, Mr. Buddy.
Okay, you're also on Easter break. Is there anyone else who's not on Easter break? Who's not on Easter break?
I'm not.
Say again. Oh yeah, I remember Blake Academy. Y'all go on Easter break next week, right?
Actually, it's school ends on Thursday.
School ends on Thursday. I don't understand what you mean.
Pardon?
I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, our break starts on Thursday.
And then when does it end? From Thursday to when?
I think week after next. I'm
Oh,
not
yes.
sure. They didn't send the email yet.
Okay. I understand. But you all have like a week though. It's not like a few days.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So today is March. Zara says she's not on break yet either. Alicia, are you on break? Is yeah? Where's Alicia? Alicia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you on break?
No, sir. My break start Wednesday.
Wednesday and ends when? You don't know?
I don't know.
You're not sure, but you know it starts on Wednesday. Okay. So some persons are on break and others are not. Okay. So the topic is that we're going to be doing inequalities. Inequalities. Okay, inequalities. Now with inequalities, what do we mean by inequalities? Has anyone ever done like inequalities before? In
No,
school?
sir.
No? Anyone else ever done it before or have ever heard the word inequalities?
I've heard it before.
You've heard it before? So when we talk about inequalities, what do we mean? We mean, for example, let's first start off with the symbols. So let's start off with the symbols. So inequality symbols. So inequality symbols, right? So let's start off with that. So the first symbol is this one. Let's see if I can find on my keyboard this one. What does this symbol means, right? This means what? What does the symbol means?
Greater than?
Greater than. Very good. The symbol means greater than, right? Greater than. And it means greater than because you always look at it, you read it from basically from left to right. So it's greater than because the alligator always eats the bigger number. So this is gonna be greater than. Okay, so that's greater than. Okay, greater than. That's greater than. The next one is number 2, which is going to be, what does this symbol mean? This symbol means what?
Less than.
Less than. Very good, less than. I'm not only talking to 2 persons. If you're inside this class, I'm talking to you, so you please answer. So what does this symbol mean? This the second one. What is the symbol?
Lesser than.
Less than. Less than. Less than. So the first one is greater than. That's the symbol, right? It's bigger than, right? So greater than. So greater than. That's the first symbol. And then this symbol right there means, the symbol right there means less than. Less than. Okay. And then we have another symbol. That's pretty easy. The symbol means, what does the symbol mean?
Equal to.
Equal to, means equal to, equal to. The symbol means equal to. So if a number is equal to another number, we say it's equal to. All right, equal to, equal to. And then the fourth one is, it's actually a fourth one. This one is interesting because the way how it's written, let me insert it. The way how it's written like this. So you have, basically what you have is you have a less than symbol, but you have a line at the bottom. All right. So you have a less than symbol, but you have a line at the bottom. Does anyone know what that means? A less than symbol, but a line at the bottom. What does that mean? What does the symbol mean? Does anyone know? Let me know, please, if you know. No? So this symbol means
Wait, doesn't it mean equal to and greater than or something?
very good. That's exactly what it means. It means greater than or equal to. Okay. Greater than or equal to. Okay. So class, what does this symbol mean? This one right there.
Greater
Greater
than
than or equal to.
That wasn't everyone. Let's try that again. What does this symbol mean? This fourth one. What does that mean?
Greater than
Greater than or
equal to.
Very good. Greater than or equal to. That's what that symbol means. So greater than or equal to. Okay, so that's what the symbol means. Greater than or equal to. That means that you include the number that you're talking about. And you include all numbers that are bigger than it. Okay. So greater than or equal to. And then the next one we have is number 5. So number 5 we have this symbol. Boy. Let me just go on. Let me just insert it. So this one is gonna be less than. So we have the less than symbol and we have the line at the bottom. Now, when we have the less than symbol and the line at the bottom, what do you think that that means? What do you think that that means? The less than.
less than or equal to.
Say it again.
Less than or equal to.
Very good. Less than or equal to. Very good. So this symbol means less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. All right, less than or equal to. So, all right, let's go ahead and so let's try to actually understand what's happening here. So the first symbol, this symbol right here, what does this symbol mean? What does that symbol mean?
Greater than.
Greater than.
Greater than, very good, greater than. And then we have this next one on number 2. What does this symbol mean?
Less than.
Less than, very good, less than. And then we have the third one. What does this symbol mean for right here? What is
Equal
that symbol?
to.
Equal to, very good, equal to. Now number 4, what does number 4 mean? What does this symbol mean?
Greater than or equal to.
Or equal.
Greater than or equal to, very good. And then the 5th one, what does this mean? The 5th one.
Less than or equal to.
Less than or equal to, less than or equal to. So the first one is greater than, the second one is less than, the third one is equal to, the fourth one is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and the 5th one is greater than or equal to. All right, let me know if you understand that, please. Again, let me know if you understand that.
I
I
understand.
understand.
Good,
Yes.
very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Where is Aliana? Aliana, are you there? Where's Aliana?
So,
Did you ever do the 2023 paper 2 solutions manual? The solutions that
I'm not sure what you mean.
like I asked the persons who are doing you doing BGCSE, right?
Yes, sir.
I asked the persons who are doing BGCSE to do to do a video, to watch the video. Yes, you did. To watch the video and send me notes on the video. Remember that?
You mean what you
Remember the
gave me
video?
last week?
Yeah, remember that video. Did you finish it?
Yes, I did.
Let me see. Yes, I see you finished it. Good, perfect. I have another one for you to watch. This one is on 2022. So I don't want you to do what we're doing for the day. I need you to watch this video. So if you look inside the chat, I don't know if it's still, I don't know if you joined late, if you can still see it, but I'm gonna repost it. I need you to do the 2022 one. All right. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, good. All right, so all right. So let me know if you all understand these symbols, these 5 symbols. Let me know if you understand them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
yeah.
Okay, so let's actually do like several examples on this, right? So let's look at several examples on this. So these are the inequality symbols and stuff like that. So let's look at several examples on this. So number 1, illustrate n is greater than 4 on the number line shown below. Or let's say on a number line. So what they want us to do, they want us to illustrate n is greater than 4 on a number line. All right, so what is the first thing we're gonna do? Well, the first thing that we're gonna do is we have to actually let's draw the number line, right? That's the first thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna draw the number line. And then when we draw the number line, then we're going to make a point to indicate where 4 is on this number line. All right. So they say they want us to illustrate. They want us to illustrate. They want us to illustrate 4, n is greater than 4 on a number line. All right. So let's do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my number line. So my number line it's not going to be too long. Let me just crop this out. So I'm going to go from -6 to 6 on my number line. So if you notice carefully, this is what we call a number line. Now, the number line, notice carefully that for the number line, we start at 0 and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are what we call your positive numbers, right? These are your positive numbers. And then we go -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. These are what we call our negative numbers, all right? So positive numbers to the right, negative numbers to the left-hand side, all right? So what numbers goes on the right-hand side, positive or negative? What numbers goes on the positive? Very good. And what numbers goes on the left-hand side? Negative. And what number is in the middle, directly in the middle?
0.
0. 0, very good. So make sure I draw this number line. But they say illustrate n is what? Greater than 4 on the number line. So we have to illustrate n is greater than 4 on the number line. So if we want to illustrate n is greater than 4 on this number line, the first thing we have to do is we have to indicate where 4 is, right? That's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to put a circle above 4. So we're going to put a circle above 4 right there. All right. All right, there we go. So n is greater than 4. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to We don't want the circle to be shaded. So I'm going to put no fill for the circle. I'm just gonna have it like this and then have it like this. So good. So it's gonna be a circle, but the circle is not shaded, as you can see. Now, after that, so the first thing you do, you draw a circle on top of 4. That's the first thing that you do. But they say n is greater than 4. What numbers are greater than 4? Give me numbers that are greater than 4. What numbers are greater? 5, 6. What else?
7, 8.
7, 8, 9, 10. And the list goes on, right? These numbers are going to be greater than 4. So since they are greater than 4, we're going to put our arrow direction to the left or right. Since it's greater than 4.
All right.
To the right. Very good, to the right. And so that means that we're going to have something looking like this. Insert. It's going to be n is greater than 4. All right, so all right, so there we go. And so so now we have the arrow indicating that it goes to the right hand side. And this is showing that n is greater than 4. All right. Do you all understand how I did this first question? Let me know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
good. I'm still not hearing from some of you.
online. I just came back on.
Okay. So what I was saying is that they want n is greater than 4 on the number line. So since they want n is greater than 4, we're going to put a circle on top of 4, right? And then we're going to put the arrow to the right-hand side because n is greater than 4, right? All the numbers that are bigger than 4. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you put a circle. You don't shade the circle now. Just put a circle, right? And then you put the arrow to the right-hand side. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Ajani, do you understand this? Where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Good. Akiro, do you understand this? Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Alasia, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Very
Mr.
good.
G.
Go ahead.
Did you get anywhere from me last night?
If I did, and if I get, no, I didn't.
Okay, I'll resend it. So
I just you probably read my mind because I'm just about to ask you that very soon. And Angel, do you understand how we got what we got for number 1? Angel. Where's Angel? Angel, are you there? I can't hear from Angel. I cannot hear from Angel. Ashane Fernando. Ashane Fernando.
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got n is greater than 4 for this number line? You understand how we illustrated it?
I can't understand it.
Can't understand? So what we do is where you see 4, right? We put a
Yes,
circle on
sir.
top of 4, and the numbers that are bigger than 4 are what? What numbers are bigger than 4? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, all those numbers. So we're gonna put an arrow to the right. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, good. All right, so Myla, do you understand? Myla, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Myla, are you in break? Like, break from school?
Yes, sir. We're on Easter break right now.
What's the name of your school again?
St. Anne's.
St. Anne's. School to St. Anne's? You probably told me this
Yes,
before.
sir. Yes, I did.
I don't know. I don't know. I probably mixing you up with Sabria because she goes to Kingsway. St. Anne's, St. Anne's, St. Anne's, St. Anne's. Where's St. Anne's located?
It's on, like, it's the hill right before Fox Hill.
Like a Foxhill area. Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is another one. This one is sort of different though. This one says illustrate n is this greater than or less than? Is this greater than or less than?
Less than.
Less than, right? N is less than 4 on the number line. So if we want n is less than 4 on the number line, what are we gonna do? So we draw a number line. What are we gonna do next?
Put a circle on top of 4 and point the arrow to the left.
To the left or to the right? Which one?
Left.
To the
To
left.
the left.
To the left. Why are you saying to the left though?
Because the left is
They are smaller numbers, I guess.
They are smaller numbers. Sabria, you're talking, but we can't hear you for some reason. I don't know. Your mic is not. I can't hear. I can't. What you can't hear what you're saying. Why are we going to the left?
We're going to the left because the negative numbers are more smaller than 4.
We're going to the left because to the left of
negative
4.
numbers are less.
Yeah, to the left of 4, we have numbers that are less than 4. So give me examples of numbers that are less than 4. Give me examples of numbers that are less than 4.
-5, -6.
Yeah. What else?
-7, and so on.
And so on. Very good. Are there any positive numbers that are less than 4?
1, 2,
Sit.
1.
Yeah. There are positive numbers that are less than 4. So we always go to the left of 4 because we want x n is a less than 4. Okay. N is less than 4. It's gonna go to the left. So what do you need when you're drawing these things? You need a ruler. Please use a ruler to draw these lines. Right? Make sure you use a ruler to draw these lines. So what do we have so far? We have illustrated here. N is what? Greater than 4. Which when we put a circle and we go to the right. And we have n is less than 4, which when we have a circle and we go to the left hand side. Okay. So please make sure I draw that. Brianna Roll, where's Brianna Roll? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Brianna, I was trying to get your attention. Did you do the 2023 past paper that I sent you?
I didn't finish it.
Okay, I need you to finish that. Do you need me to resend you the link?
No, so I see it in the chat.
No, that's for 2022. I need you
Oh.
to do 2020. Let me resend you the link for 2023.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to finish that. And Bree and Bri, do you all understand? Bree and Bri, do you all understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, good. And who else? Chai, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And China, do you understand this?
Yes.
Good. Very good. Dia Gibson, where's Dia Gibson? Go ahead.
No, ask if you can explain it again, please.
Explain it again? Okay, no problem. She want me to explain it again. I have no problem doing it. Let me explain it again. The second one or the first one?
The second one, please.
Okay, so it says n is less than 4. Give me some numbers that are less than 4. Malia? That's Malia, right?
Yes, sir, Malia and Demetria.
Yeah, give me some numbers that are less than 4.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. What else? 0,
Zero.
-1, -2. So because these numbers are less than 4, we circle 4 and we go to the left. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, and okay, let's move. Before we move, make sure you use a ruler and a pencil when you're drawing these, please. And make sure to write what I have on the screen inside of your notebook. Then we have Dior. Ramsey, do you understand? Where's Dior?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. And Dornick, do you understand? Where's Dornick? Dornick, for some reason I can't hear you. Your mic is not working. Can you type inside the chat if you understand or not? Dornick. And Egypt. Egypt, do you understand? Where's Egypt? Egypt. Okay, Dornick says she understands, and Egypt says she understands. Good. Let's do another one. So here, we have for number 3. Number 3 says, illustrate n is, let's say, illustrate n is, let's say n is greater than or equal to, oh boy, that's totally wrong. Illustrate, I think this, insert, good. Illustrate n is greater than or equal to 4 on the number line. Aha. Does anyone think that they know how to do this one? N is greater than or equal to 4 on the number line. Illustrate that. How are we going to do that one? N is greater than or equal to 4 on the number line.
You have to put a circle with like it's supposed to be filling, like a circle supposed to be filling, and then you're supposed to draw the line.
Very good, Dior. So you have this time you have the shade in the circle. All right. So good. So let's go ahead and we want to do N is greater than 4. N is greater than or equal to 4. But this time I really have to do, let me just move this up because we need more space. So okay. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for being cooperative. Let's put this up. And then I need all 2 of y'all to come. All 2 of y'all. All 2 of y'all. Okay, I guess you're not being cooperative this time. So, okay, good. That's that one. And that's for the third one. Oops. Okay, for the third one, we have N is greater than or equal to 4. N is greater than or equal to 4. So we have to put the circle on top of which number? Let me know, please. We have to put the circle on top of it. Very good. We have to put the circle on top of 4. Good. Now, you have to put the circle on top of 4. Now, is this circle going to be shaded or not shaded?
Shaded.
Shaded. Why is it shaded? Can someone tell me why is it shaded? Why is it going to be shaded this time? Shape of a line, shape fill. No one knows? The reason why it's going to be shaded, let me just tell you since you don't know. The reason why it's going to be shaded is because it says N is greater than or equal to. We have a line at the bottom. The line on the bottom says that we must shade in. We must shade in our circle. You understand? Do you all understand that? Let me know, please. Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. So the line at the bottom, and it means that we must shade in. The line at the bottom means that we must shade in our 4. Okay. So what does that mean? Now when we shade in the 4, we have to go left or right.
Right.
We have to go left or right.
Right.
Right. Right. Very good. Why are we going right?
Because we're going greater than 4.
Very good, because we're going greater than 4. And the numbers that are greater than 4 are going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. All right. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we have N is greater than or equal to 4 on the number line. All right. Let me know if you understand this, please. The third one. Let me know if you understand the third one. Okay.
I do.
Angel.
Yes, sir.
Good.
I understand.
Thank you.
I understand.
I understand.
Good. Good.
I understand.
Good. I'm still not hearing some persons. I'm not talking to
Mr. Batu,
myself.
you would explain that again?
Mark, you want me to explain it again? Okay, Mark, let me
Yes,
ask the
sir.
question. Let me ask you a question. What numbers are bigger than 4? What numbers? Give me some numbers bigger than 4.
5, 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
8, 9,
Very good.
10.
Very good. So because those numbers are bigger than 4, we're going to go to the right-hand side. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, because it's say 4, we have to draw a circle on top of 4 because it's say 4. But we know that it has a line underneath. You see that line underneath right now?
Yes, sir.
That line underneath means that you must shade the circle. You understand that? You can't just leave it open. Okay. So if we have a line underneath, we have to shade it. If we don't have a line underneath, then we don't have to shade it. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Good stuff. Myla, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Gilbriana, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Gilbriana, why you been ducking my class?
Because I was sick for a week.
You were sick for a week. Are you feeling better now?
Yes, sir. I'm getting over it.
Okay. Do you understand how we got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain it for me.
Yes, sir. So we put the circle over 4, the shaded circle over 4 because there's a line over the underneath the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we put the arrow to the right because so it shows that the numbers that are greater than 4.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank you, Gilbriana. See why we need you in there?
Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you for explaining. Jaleel, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Jeremiah, you understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Are you all drawing these number lines? Let me know if you're drawing these number lines. Because you need to
Yes,
draw them.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Need to draw them. Are they neat? Are y'all drawing them neatly? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Tegan, are you drawing your stuff neatly?
Yes, sir.
Very good, as usual. I don't know how you get to be writing so impeccable. I don't understand that, but that's very neat. Illustrate n is greater than, sorry, illustrate n is the less than or equal to 4 on the number line. Anyone want to volunteer and tell me how to do this one? Does anyone want to try this one? N is the less than or equal to 4. Go ahead.
So we do a circle on top of 4 and we shade it in and we use the arrow to go left.
So we go into the left this time.
Yes, sir.
Good. So it's a shaded circle or an unshaded circle?
Yes, sir. I shade the circle.
Why are we shading the circle?
Because we using the greater than.
No.
Because it has the greater than line underneath the less than symbol.
This line means equal to. Okay.
Yeah,
So
equal to.
so that's why that's why we shade it. All right. I mean, yeah, that's why we shade it. And why are we going left again?
Because the symbol means less than.
Less than. Very good. And we're gonna go for the numbers that are less than. Thank you, Jeremiah. I need another person to explain this for me. How did we get the answer for number 4? I need another person to explain it.
We got the answer by putting a shaded circle on top of the number 4 and then going to the left to indicate that there are numbers less than 4.
Very good explanation. Okay, very good explanation. Gilbriana. Casey, do you understand?
Yeah, so I
And came out. Do you understand? Came out. Came out. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. Before we go into the grade exercise, I need you all to stop with you. Well, once you finish with this slide, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you're finished with this slide, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see your graphs. I need to see your graphs. So stop what you're doing and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Kiajane? Yes, Jeremy, what happened?
What about the equal?
Say it again.
What about with the equal?
Oh, we're not doing them in this example. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Please do that right now. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. This slide, once you finish the slide, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need it. I need the work from everyone, please. Where is Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there?
Yes.
Good. Kiajane, do you understand what we're doing?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Start off with number one. For number one, is it saying n is greater than 4, right?
Yes.
Give me some numbers that are bigger than 4.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. So that's why we put the arrow to the right. You understand that?
Yes.
Now we don't circle it. We don't shade it in because it doesn't have a line at the bottom. All right, so we just leave it open. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now for this one is saying n is less than 4. What numbers are less than 4?
3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, and 1. At 0, excuse me, and -1, right? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna circle 4. Let me circle it on the top and go to the left-hand side. You understand that?
Yes.
We do not shade it in because we don't have a line at the bottom. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now for this one is saying n is greater than or equal to 4. So we go to the right-hand side because those are the numbers bigger than 4, but we shade it, and we shade it because we have a line at the bottom. Okay? So if there's no line at the bottom, you don't shade it. If there's a line at the bottom, you shade it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Yes.
And for number 4, this one is saying n is less than or equal to 4. So we're gonna go to the left or to the right, Kiajani?
So we're gonna go to the right.
We're going to the left or to the right for this one, for number 4.
To the right.
This is actually the left-hand side. So we're gonna go to the left-hand side because we're looking at numbers that are less than 4. And we shade it because, why do we shade it? Why do we shade it?
Because that's a line at the.
Good. All right, do you understand that now?
Yes.
Good. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. How many persons already sent in their work? Let me know, please, if you sent in your work already.
I am.
Okay. Okay, good. Good,
I
good,
did.
good. Good, perfect. I have Paul's work, Angel's work, Dia's work, Olivia, Tegan, Dornick, Malia, Ashane, Dior, Casey, Jeremy, China, Jai, Jaleel, Nivea, Alasia, Kevin, Samantha, Gilbriana, Bethany, Malik. I do not have Akiro's work. I do not have Kmar's work. I do not have a Johnny's work. I do not have Mark's work. It's always my boys. What happened to you all? Sabria, I don't have your work either. What are you doing?
I'm sending it in now.
I do not have. Where is Egypt? Egypt, where's your work?
Excuse me, Mr. G.
Yes.
My parents are home right now.
But you always say that and never send in the work.
I do send the work.
No, so now you're calling me a liar. When you tell me your parents are not home, the following day you don't always send in the work. You don't always do that. So what you need to do is when they come home, make sure send in the work. You understand me? Do you understand me, Kema? Okay. And what else do we have? Tegan, where's your work? Did you send me work, Tegan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I haven't. And okay. Who else work I don't have? Nevaeh Wallace? Where's Nevaeh Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work?
I still writing.
Okay, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it once you finish, okay? Do you have me, Nevaeh? Nevaeh Wallace, do you have me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of this and send it and put it inside the chat for those persons who are not finished. For the rest of us, let's go ahead and do the grade exercise. Oh, by the way, um, Aaliyah store. Where's Aaliyah store? Aaliyah
Yes,
store.
sir.
Are you doing the simultaneous equation quiz that I sent you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Which is my score is?
39.
39, okay. Our grade exercise number 1. Which symbol below represents or means, let's say, less than or equal to. So A is going to be this guy. Please write the question as well as the options. This one is home. Again, please write the question as well as the option. And then D. So which symbol means less than or equal to? Which symbol? Number 2. I am so sorry. Number 2. Which symbol means symbol below means greater than. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Number 3. Illustrate on the number line n is greater than 2. Number 4. Illustrate on the number line n is less than 3. Illustrate number 5. Illustrate on the number line. N is less than or equal to 5. Number 6. Illustrate on the number line.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
For number 2, B and D have the same symbol.
B and D? Really?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought I was thought I was missing something. Thank you. Okay, good. N is greater than or equal to 7. Okay, good. Just those 6. All right, number 1 with symbol below means less than or equal to, with symbol below means greater than. Illustrate on the number line. N is greater than 2. Illustrate on the number line. N is less than 3. N is less than or equal to 5. And N is greater than or equal to 7. Okay, good. Malia and Demetria, what number y'all on?
I am number 3. I
Number-
on number 2.
Number 2, okay. And Malik Roll, what number you on?
Number 3, sir.
Number 3, good. And Myla, what number you on? Myla, what number you on? Where's Myla? Myla, are you there? Can you hear me? Where's Myla? What's her name? Sabria? Sabria, are you there? Where's Sabria?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna need to use a ruler. You're gonna need to use a ruler to draw these number lines.
Yes, sir. I have to go and get one because I couldn't find one.
Okay, and Nivea Gordon, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Number 4. Please use a ruler and a pencil when you're drawing these number lines and when you're drawing the arrows. Olivia, what number you on?
4.
Number 4. Paul Wong, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Very good work. Very good work, Zara Hannah. Randisha, what number you on? Randisha, what number you on? Randisha, what number you on, Randisha? And Samantha, what number you on?
I'm on number 6.
Number 6. And Sabria, what number you on?
I'm on number 5.
Number 5. Joseph, what number you on?
Number 2.
Joseph, you haven't sent me the notices yet.
Oh,
So take a picture of that and send it to me.
Pastor.
And Shekinah Kalma, where's Shekinah Kalma?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 3.
Okay, and you need to send in your notes, Shekinah. You need to send in your notes.
Yes, sir.
Say again, what number you on?
I'm on number 3.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, we can. Say again. What number are you on? Randisha, what number are you on? Randisha, what number are you on? Having trouble moving back and forth. Number 8. Okay. All right, no problem. And Willon, where's Willon? Willon, are you there? Where's Willon?
Yes,
What number you on, Willon?
3.
Say it again.
3.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Zara Hannah, what number you on? Number 3. Okay. Okay, good. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Please ensure that you do it properly. Make sure you use a pencil and a ruler to draw these graphs. All right. So make sure to do that. Akiro, where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work?
I'll send it to you.
And Aliana. Aliana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
Number 6.
Number 6, okay. And Angel, what number are you on?
Number 4.
Number 4. And Ashane Fernanda, what number are you on? Ashane,
Yes, sir.
what number are you on?
Number 4.
Number 4, okay. Is there anyone who is finished? If you're finished, let me know, please. Is there anyone who is finished?
I'm finished.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm
Once you
finished too.
Good. Once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. May I be excused from the meeting for a second, please?
Yes, we can.
I have to. So, thank you.
Again, for those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. For those of you who are finished. I have Samantha's work. I have who else work? I have Bry's work. And where is Bethany? What number you on? Okay. And Brianna, what number you on? Brianna Rule.
Number 7.
Number 7. And Chai, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, good. China, what number you on? China Sanders.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Dia Gibson, what number you on? Dia. Where's Dia? Dia Gibson, what number you on? Number 4. Dior Ramsey, where's Dior Ramsey? Dior,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
I'm about to send you the work.
Okay, people like Dior and persons who are finished, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Dornick, what number you on? Again, Dornick, what number you on? Gilbriana, what number you on?
I'm on number 5.
Number 5, okay. And Jaleel Lang, what number you on?
I'm sending the work to you right now.
Okay, Egypt, what number you on? Dornick is on number 6, okay.
Number 4.
Number 4. Jeremiah Johnson, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5, good. And Jeremy Langs, what number you on? Jeremy Langs, what number you on?
I'm done with the day. I just signed my work.
You say you're going to, or you just did?
I just had to work.
Okay. 1, what number you on? Hello, 1. Where's 1? 1, what number you on? 1 Meadows. I can't hear from 1. He probably mute his mic. Casey Hamilton, what number you on?
I'm finished taking a picture and sending my work right now.
Okay. Kiajane, what number you on?
I'm on number 6.
Number 6. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
This
And
first day, can I start work for a minute?
yes, you can. And what's the name? Um, Kema, what number you on?
Number 3.
Okay. All right, and Kevin, what number you on?
I finished already and sending my work.
Okay. Kingston Standards, what number you on? Kingston.
I on number 7.
Okay. Kyle, what number you on? Where's Kyle? Kyle. Kyle, where's Kyle? Where's Kyle? Kyle, are you there? I can't hear from Kyle. Kyle Williamson. Malia and Demetria, what number you on?
Number 6.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and answer these questions. Right. Can you read the first question for me, please? Where's Bry? Bry, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the first question for me, please?
Fine.
Read the first question for me.
Which symbol below means less than or equal to?
What do you have for this one?
Equal sign, greater than sign.
Which one you have? A, B, or C, or D? What you have from?
I have C.
You have C? Did anyone else put C for number one? Did anyone else put C for number one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only one
Yes,
other
sir.
person. Anyone else put C for number one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
very
sir.
good. Very good. If you put C, you got it right. So please put a tick. Very good. Bree, can you read number 2 for me, please?
Which symbol below means greater than?
Okay. Which one you put for that one? A, B, C, or D?
I got B.
You put B. Very good. Did anyone else put B for number 2? Anyone else put B for
Yes,
number 2?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. If you put B for number 2, that's correct. Then number 3 says illustrate n is greater than 2 on the number line. Samantha, can you explain how to do that for me, please? N is greater than 2.
Put the circle over 2 and point the arrow to the right. Do not
Okay.
shade it.
Do not shade it. So for this one, we do not shade it. So we just let me give this some space. We can have to move these. So she's saying do not shade it. We're going to have to put a number line. Let me put a number line. It's gonna have to be small number lines here. So we could fit everything in. Okay, good. So you're saying that we're going to wait, let me draw each one for this one. Good. And then this one as well. Okay, so let's do this. You're saying that we're gonna draw a circle. And we're gonna put it on top of what? On top of 2. And then we're gonna draw a line that goes to the left or to the right?
To the right.
To the right hand side, because say n is greater, right? It's gonna be
Yes.
like this. Good. Did anyone else have this one? Let me know if you got this right for number 2.
Yes, sir.
And it's
Yes,
greater
sir.
than.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Very good. So C was for number 1, B was for number 2. I need someone to help me in number 4, please. Number 4. N is less than 3. What are we gonna do for number 4?
Put a circle over 3
Put a
and put the
circle.
arrow going left.
Very good. Put a circle over 3. Right?
And don't shade it.
And don't shade it. Very good distinction. And left or right?
Left.
Going left. Arrow going left. All right. How many persons got this one right? Let me know, please, if you got this one right.
I got that.
I did.
Very good. Got that
I
one
did.
right. If you got it right, please put a tick. If you got it wrong, please correct it. And number 5. Any volunteers for number 5? The tricky one. Number 5. Show up for number 5. Anyone have number 5? Okay, let me call on. Go ahead, Samantha.
Put the circle over 5.
Put a circle over 5.
Turn the arrow to the left and shade it.
Turn the arrow to the
Left.
left. Yeah, because it's less than. That's true. Less. And so we're gonna arrow to the left-hand side. And we're going to shade the circle. Very good. The circle is shaded. Very good. Did anyone else get this right? Let me know, please, if you got this right.
I did.
We did.
I got that right.
Very good. Did you all shade? Did you shade the circle? I mean, if you shade the
Yes,
circle.
Yes.
Good. 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 And then number 7, number 6, sorry, Chai. What do we have for that? Chai, what do we have for number 6?
You put the circle at the end of the arrow.
Put the circle at the end of the arrow. Say it again. So first thing, let me increase this number line. So we need to have more numbers. 8 and then 9. All right, go ahead. Chai, what you saying?
So you put the circle at 7.
Uh-huh.
You shade it in.
Shade it in.
And the arrow goes to the right.
And the arrow goes to the right or to the left?
To the right.
Why to the right?
Because we're dealing with greater than.
Because we're dealing with greater than. Right. And why did we shade it?
Because it's greater than or equal to.
Very good. Very good. How many persons got all right, please? Let me know if you got all right.
I did.
All right.
I did.
Very good. Only 2 persons. Anyone else, please? Let me know if you got all right. Speak to me, people.
I got all right.
Let me know if you got all right.
I did.
Okay,
I
good.
did.
Good. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. And if you got 2 wrong, put N. I need everyone to send me a picture of their work, please, via WhatsApp. That includes a Johnny. That includes a Kiro. That includes Joseph. That includes Kema. That includes, who else don't send their work? That includes Mark. That includes, who else? Everyone, please take a picture of your work and send it to me. And Kyle. Where's Kyle Williamson? Kyle, are you there? Again, if you finish and you got all right, please put I. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. And if you got 2 wrong, put N. All right? In the side of the chat. Okay. Very good. Chai, Malia, Paul, Olivia, Bethany, Kevin, Mark, Dior, Casey, Kilbriana. China, what did you got wrong? Very good. Samantha, Darnik, Jaleel, Tegan, and Nivea. China, what you got wrong? That's China.
The first one I mixed it up.
Okay, mix it up. Okay, so do you all understand in general how to do these stuff? Let me know if you understand in general how to do
Yes,
this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Easy, medium, difficult. How is it?
easy.
It's quite easy.
Quite easy. Okay. That's what I like.
Pardon me, sir.
Um,
I got to. I have to write down the rest of the notes.
okay.
I mean, the rest of the graded exercise. I didn't get to write all of it before I left, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture and send inside the chat for you. All right.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so
sir.
let's do another one. So here what we're gonna do is you have a question. It says, so I'm gonna do like 2 examples, 2 or 3 examples, just so we can understand what to do. So example number 1, or we can do 2 examples. Example number 1. Example number 1. So this example says, given that, oh, by the way, I have a question. Does it always have to be N, or can I use a different letter?
You can use a different letter.
You can use a different letter.
Yes, so I could use X is greater than 2, and you still would draw it this way. I could use Y is greater than is less than 3, still draw it this way. I could use P, I could use Q. Doesn't matter the letter. Typically they use two letters. They use N and X, but they could use any letter hypothetically because it's a variable. It represents a number. All right. So just bear that in
Two
mind.
times the T.
Go ahead.
Would the number always be positive?
That's the next good question. The number don't always have to be positive. It could be a negative number. In which case you would do the same thing. The same thing applies. Circle it if it's strictly less than, and shade it if it has a line underneath. All right. Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know. My audio went. Let me know if y'all could hear me, please. Let me know if y'all could hear me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
So now that we got that out of the way, let's move on. I can't believe it's 7:18 already. Time flies, man. Time flies. Okay, let's move on to this one. So it says, given that, n is strictly less than 3, circle the number that does not belong or does not satisfy, sorry, does not satisfy, that does not satisfy the inequality. Number 1, 5. Number 2, 2. Number 3, 0. And number 4, -1. So given that, let me just put examples here so that we can, not have like to hurry, keep on writing it over. So given that n is greater than 3, right? So n is less than 3. Circle the numbers that do not, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Does anyone have any idea what it's going to be? The number that do not,
5.
do not, keyword do not satisfy
5.
the inequality.
5.
5? Do you all
Yes.
agree that's 5?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Put inside the chat. Let me see if, how y'all put it. Is it A, B, C, or D? Let me see what y'all put for that one. The question says circle the number that does not, keyword does not satisfy the inequality. Remember, the inequality is n is strictly less than 3. Which number do not satisfy this inequality? Okay. Which number do not satisfy this inequality? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. I'm looking for a number that do not satisfy the inequality. Do not. Again, put your answer inside the chat. All right, let me see what y'all put. Most persons put A. All right, why did y'all put A? Let me know why did y'all put A.
Because 5 is greater than 3.
Because 5 is
Greater than 3.
very good. So if you look carefully, right, they asked us for the one that do not satisfy the inequality. If we look at the inequality carefully, we have, that's if you look at the number line. So if we look at, let's get our number line, right? And so if you look at our number line, let me go here. And so if you look at our number line, we want the numbers that are what? Less than what number? Less than 3, right? So what numbers are less than 3? What numbers are less
2,
than 3?
1, 0,
So,
2,
negative.
1, 0, negative
so
1, negative,
So
and
it's
so on.
basically gonna be these numbers, right? So it's gonna be 2, it's gonna be 1, it's gonna be 0, it's gonna be -1, it's gonna be -2, 3, -3, and so on. So the numbers that do satisfy the inequality would be -1, 0, and 2. But 5 does not satisfy the inequality because 5 is bigger than 5 is bigger than 5 is bigger than that's bigger than 3. And so that's why.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Do we have to write this down?
Yes, definitely write this down. So you don't have to write down you don't have to draw the number line again. Let me do another one. So number two says given that n is, let's say n is, we can do less than again, less than say 5. Let's just use 6. Circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Okay. We have A, the number that does not satisfy the inequality. So I'm supposed to actually shade in this one. So the correct answer for the first one is A. All right, it is A. So let me insert circle there or something. So you can see that is exactly A. That is correct. Shade fill, no fill. Let's weight it up. Good, so it is A. A is the correct answer for number 1. So given that n is less than 6, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. So we have -6. We have here's 0. We have $3.67, and we have 8. So we want a number that does not satisfy the inequality. Does not satisfy the inequality. So which one is it going to be? Is it going to be A, -6, B, 0, C, 3.67, or D, 8? Which one does not satisfy the inequality? Let me
D.
know. Let me know,
D.
please.
D.
8.
D? Why do you all say D? Why do y'all say D?
8 is greater than
Because
6.
8 is greater than 6.
Very good, because 8 is greater than 6, all right? -6 is not greater because it's a negative, and a positive is greater than that. 0, 6 is greater than 0. 3.67 Well, that is less than 6, and then 8 is the only number that's bigger than 6. And so the answer is C. I mean, sorry, D. D is the correct answer, right? So this one is the correct answer right now. Let's put that in red. Okay. Do you all understand this? Let me know if you all understand this, please, before I move on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's do another one. So given that, let's say, can I use a different variable?
Yes, sir.
I could use a different variable,
Yes,
right?
sir.
It don't have to be n. So given that x is greater than 4, circle a number that does not belong or does not satisfy the inequality. Right? Given that x is greater than 4, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. So let's go ahead and so for negative x is what? Greater than x is greater than 4, right? So just remember that. So we have 5, we have 4, 16.3, and we have 9. So which number does not satisfy the inequality? Does not satisfy the inequality. Why y'all so quiet? Which one does
4.
not? Which one does not satisfy the inequality?
4.
Is it B?
B.
Yeah, B.
I think it's all. I don't know.
Can you let me know?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
I
Yes,
was
sir.
saying,
Yes,
Mila,
sir.
why do you say it's 4?
Because the symbol that's next to the 4 in number 3 says given that x, that symbol means greater than.
Mm-hmm.
And every number on the options is greater than 4 except the number 4, which is B, which is why I say B.
Very good. Is 4 greater than 4? Question, is 4 greater
No,
than
sir.
4?
4 is
No,
equal to
sir. It's equal to.
4
It's
is,
equal to
4 is equal to 4. 4 is not greater than 4. And so the correct answer to this one is
4.
B. Very good.
B.
My person said B before I gave the answer. Let me know if you said B.
I
I
did.
did.
Before I gave the answer. Before.
I did.
Very
I
good.
did.
Very good. Good stuff. So the correct answer here is B. All right, so we have x is
Excuse me,
greater.
Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
In your question, you have done said that.
Does not satisfy. Given that x is greater. Oh, thank you. That does not satisfy the inequality. Thank you. Number 4. Like I said, we could use any letter, right? So given that P is, let's say, given that P is less than or equal to 8. Circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. So P is less than or equal to 8. We want to circle the number that does not satisfy or do not satisfy this inequality. And so say A, the one that do not satisfy the inequality. So 8. 3. 2.1. D. 0. I'm sorry. And okay, so I said right there. So which one do not satisfy or does not satisfy the inequality? We have 8, 3, 2.1, and 10. Which number do not satisfy the inequality? Y'all thinking?
8.
8? You think it's 8? Who said 8?
Okay, hold on. I think it's
8.
it's
I think
8.
it's 10.
Let's say 10.
It's 8 or 10? Which one?
I'm not sure if it's 8 or
I
10.
think it's 10.
You think it's
I
Mila say?
think it's 10. I think it's 10 also.
You think it's 10?
I say
I'm
8.
too sure.
You don't. She said she's not sure.
I think it's 8.
Because that symbol say less than or
I say
equal to.
10.
So
I
if
say
it's
10.
equal
I
to,
think it's
Because if B is less than or
I think
equal
it's
to,
10.
so it could be 8, but it could be 10.
It could
I
be.
think it's 8.
Say
Think it's
less
8?
than or equal to, so I think it's 10.
I think it's 8.
I think it's 8.
All right. It's crazy. So some people say 8, some people say 10. What's the correct answer? The way how you
8.
can know, the way how you can know is that let's go to the number line, right? So if we go to the number line and let's draw this solution set. So what is it? P is less than 8. So if P is less than 8, what are we gonna do? We're gonna draw a what? Oh, this one, no, this number line don't have 8. Let me get a number line that has 8 on it so you can see it. Number line that contains 8. Okay, good. So we want a number line that has 8 on it. So if you look at this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look carefully. So good. So if we were to graph this solution set, P is a less than or equal to 8, what number would we start off with? What number would we start off with?
8.
We start off with 8. Would we shade it or would we leave it open?
We would shade it.
We would
Shade it.
shade it. We would shade it, right? And then we would go to the left or to the right?
To the left.
To the left, right? So this would be our solution set, right? So what does that mean? I mean, your answer could be any one of these numbers, including 8. Including 8. So 8 is a part of the solution set. right? Because it says P is less than 8, but they have the it says less than or equal to, so it could be 8 too. You understand what I'm saying? So 8 is a part of the solution because it has a line at the bottom. Now, what is not a part of the solution is 9, 10, 11, and 12, and those numbers that are greater than 8. Do y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
so
Yes.
please remember that 8 is included in this. So if your P is less than or equal to 8, 8 is included. But if we have X is greater than 4, do we include the 4?
No, sir.
No, we do not include the 4. And the reason why we don't include the 4 is because, well, for obvious reasons, we don't include the 4 because we don't have a line at the bottom. Okay. So here you definitely, the correct answer is what? So what's the correct answer?
8.
8.
No, 10.
10.
10. The correct answer is 10. Why is it 10? Because 10 is not a part of the solution. Okay. All right. Do y'all understand that or y'all need me to explain that again?
I understand it.
That again.
Explain it again.
Explain it again. Okay. P is less than or equal to 8. P is less than or equal to 8. So you're the first look at numbers that are less than 8. What numbers are less than 8? 2.1 and what else? And 3. Good. Now, they say, is P less than 8? Yes or no? Is P less than 8?
No, sir.
No, P is not less than. But P is equal to 8, right? So that means that I'm sorry. 8 is not less than 8, but 8 is equal to 8. So that means since 8 is equal to 8, and this says that P is, we could include 8 because we have the equal sign, the line at the bottom. That means that this solution set does include 8. So 8 would also be included. So we could include 8. We could include, the reason why we can include 8 because it says P is less than or equal to 8. So we could include 8. All right. And then, but we cannot include 10 because 10 is bigger. All right, so let me give y'all one more to solidify that idea. And number 5, given that H is greater than or equal to, given that H is greater than or equal to, given that H is greater than or equal to, I don't know, 10, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Okay. A does not satisfy the inequality. All right, so A is going to be, let's say that A is greater than 10. So 12, B is 10, C is 16.1. D is 20. All right, so for this one, it says H is greater than or equal to 10. Circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All of them do. Let's change it. Okay, there we go. I think the answer is a giveaway now. Which one does not satisfy the inequality?
12.
12. No.
I'm willing to bet on that answer.
No.
9.
9.
9.
9. You sure 9? It says H is greater than or equal to 10. Which one does not satisfy the inequality?
Yes, sir.
9.
9.
Yes, less
It's
than.
9.
9.
9.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's definitely going to be 9. Why is it 9? Because they want the one that does not satisfy the inequality, right? And 12 is bigger than 10. 16.1 is bigger than 10. 10 is not bigger than 10, but 10 is equal to 10. And since 10 is equal to 10, this inequality says that we could include the ones that are equal to 10. And so B would be included. So the only one that's off is 9. You all understand that? Let me know if y'all understand that. Let me know if y'all understand that.
I
Yes, sir.
do.
Okay. Anyone else? Let me know if you understand that.
We
Yes,
do.
sir.
Okay. So the answer is 9. Okay, good. Take a picture of this and send it to me, please. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me. Before we move on to the grade exercise, again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the grade exercise. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, let's go over it. Let's go ahead and do the grade exercise. Okay, good. So for the grade exercise, have y'all finished with these examples? Let me know, please, before I even move it. Are y'all finished with these examples?
No, sir.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Yes?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For those of you who are still working on it, I posted inside the chat. For the graded exercise, only put the number and the answer. Do not write the question down because we don't have enough time to write down the question. So just put the number and the letter. You understand me? Only put the number and the letters. Do you all understand me for the grade exercise number 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So number 1, given that, you just put everything in now. So
Yes, sir. Can you guys send the instructions again, please?
I posted inside the chat.
No, like what people said the instructions for the.
Oh, I said,
for
do
the
not
grade
write
exercise.
the questions. Just write down the number and the letter. That is correct. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one says, given that n is less than 4, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's say n is less than 4. So definitely -4. Definitely 2, 0, and 8. Number 2, given that n is greater than 7, circle the number. By the way, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That is the examples. Take a picture of the examples and send it to me, please. As for these ones, I need you to I need you to just write down the number and the letter. Given that n is greater than 7, so the one that does not satisfy. Okay, so 10, 13.5, C. Given that n given that n given that n is greater than or equal to 9, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. A is 9, B is 16, C is 10, D is 4. Number 4, given that n is given that n is less than or equal to 16, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality. A 17. B 5. C 1. B negative 16. Or let's just say 16 itself. Okay, again, what I need you to do is I need you to write down the number and the letter. Again, write down the number and the letter. Do not write down the question, just write down the number and the letter for this particular exercise. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then we can go over these answers. All right. Good. Yes, Sarah, you can go to use restroom. Tegan, what number you on?
I'm done. I'm sending them now.
Okay, and Paul, what number you on?
Number 3.
Excuse me,
Good.
Mr. Blake. Can I be excused, please?
Okay, no problem. All right. Please take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Nivea, what number you on? Nivea, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Okay. And Mila, what number you on? What number?
Number 3.
Number 3. Good. And Mark, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
you said write the number and the letter only, right?
Yes, that's the number and the letter. All right. Let's go over the answers. What time is it? Okay. All right. So for number 1, Alicia, can you read number 1, please?
Pardon me?
No, Alicia, can you read number 1, please?
Number 1 says, given that n is less than 4, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality.
Very good.
My answer was D.
D. Does anyone else have D for number 1? I mean, if you have D for number 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do.
Yes,
Number
sir.
1. Number 1D, very good. Paul, because they say less than, so all these numbers are less than 4. Paul, where's Paul?
Yes, sir.
Read number 2, please.
Given that n is greater than 7, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality.
Okay, what number is that?
See? And 7.
Yeah, 7. 7 is not greater than 7. How many persons got that right for number 2?
I
I
did.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Anyone else got number 2 right? Let me know, please. If you got them. Very good.
I did.
Good. Gilbriana, read number 3, please.
Yes, sir. Given that n is greater than 9, circle the number that does
Greater
not
than or
satisfy.
equal to?
Greater than or equal to that 9, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality.
What number is that?
I have 4.
4. Does anyone else have 4? And it's greater than or equal to
I
9?
do.
Yeah, 4
I
is
do.
very
I
good.
do.
4 is correct. And China, read number 4, please.
Given that n is less than or equal to 16, circle the number that does not satisfy the inequality.
Okay. And what you have for that one?
I have 17.
17. So 5 is less than 16. 5.1. 15.1 is less than 17. Less than 16. 16 is equal to 16, so the correct answer is definitely 17. Excellent. Anyone else got all right? Let me know if you got
I
all
did.
right. Samantha, China,
I did.
I did.
3. All right. Anyone else got all right? Let me know if you got all right, please.
I did.
Okay.
Did.
Then number 4 again, please.
I did.
Number 4, okay. 5 is less than 16, so that satisfies inequality. 15.1 is less than 16, so that satisfies the inequality. And 16 is equal to 16, so that also satisfies inequality. So the only one that's off is 17, because 17 is greater than, you understand? Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We are going to health science right now. So if you're not doing health science or general science, if you're doing health science or general science, please stay back. I need Aliana. Where's Aliana? Aliana and Brianna Rule. And
Yes, sir.
are you finished with the?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all finished with the video?
Basically.
No, so I'm halfway through it.
Okay. Send me what you have, please. Brianna and Aliana.
Yes, sir.
Send me what you have. If you wanna continue it until 9, you can. But if you have to leave at 8, you could go. This is Kingston. Kingston, where's Kingston?
Yes, sir.
Are you done?
No, sir. I finishing up now.
Okay. And Juan, are you finished? Where's Juan?
No, sir. Yeah.
What number you on?
Number 12.
Okay, and who else? Randisha, where's Randisha? For those of you who are doing the videos, okay, yeah. Okay, good, sure, no problem. So finish up the video then, Randisha. Brianna and Aliana.
Yes, sir.
Send me what you have, Brianna.
Yes, sir.
And Brianna, if you are almost finished, you might as well finish. All right, let's go on to health science. Again, let's move on to health science. Today is Tuesday, so let's head up again. for health science. Today is Tuesday the 26th of March, 2024. The subject is, of course, health science. And the topic. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing we did last week. I don't know if y'all can remember, but I'm going to put a food item on the screen. You're gonna tell me what type of nutrient or food nutrient is it, okay? Now I know we are in the festive season. Not really festive, but the quote unquote Holy Week. And so, what type of food nutrient would these be?
Carbs.
Is it carbs, proteins, carbohydrates, proteins, fiber? What is it?
Carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates. Anyone else want to try? What y'all think it is?
Starch.
Starch. Anyone else want to try? No, sounds like y'all don't know. Anyone else? Remember the 7 that we went over? We talk about
Carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates. Okay. These are definitely carbohydrates. Why these carbohydrates? What type of food come under? Excuse me, come under carbohydrates. What sort of food groups come under carbohydrates?
Breads, pastas,
Breads, pastas. What else?
potatoes.
Potatoes, cereal. Very good. They come under carbohydrates. Very good. Okay. Good. Let's look at another one. So, for this one, we have another type of food. Let's say we have let's say we have this. What sort of food nutrient would this come under?
Proteins.
Someone said protein. Anyone else want to try?
Protein.
Protein. Proteins. What is it, by the way? Does anyone know what this is?
Steak.
Steak with what?
Eggs.
Steak and eggs. Steak and eggs. So it comes under, what do y'all say it comes under?
Protein.
Protein. Very good. And what is the function of protein? Does anyone remember what the function of protein is?
To build and repair cells.
To build and repair cells. To build and repair cells. Right? And it also helps with what? Start with G.
Growth.
Say it again. Someone said
Growth.
growth. Very good. Helps with growth, especially muscle growth. Okay. Next one, we have a next type of food group or food nutrient. And this one is going to be, so we dealt with, let's look at this one. These ones. What are these?
Oil.
There's a particular word where did we use start with F?
Fats.
Fats, very good.
Fats.
Fats, very good. And what are different type of oils that we have?
Food oil.
We have coconut oil. What else?
Avocado oil.
Avocado oil. We have
Food oil.
we have canola oil. We have
Palm oil.
vegetable oil.
Oil.
Right? So we have different type of oils that we cook with normally, and so all of those are considered fats. We also got fats in fried foods. What is the function of fats? What does fats do? What do fats do?
Store energy.
They help to store energy, and they help to do what?
Keep you cold. Keep you warm during the cold season.
Very good. Keep you warm during the cold season. All right. So it has an extra layer of insulation to help you with warmth. Okay, and then let me see. Hopefully I don't catch y'all off guard with this one. Let's see. This last food nutrient. This one is what? What does that come under?
Proteins.
Proteins. Why does it
Proteins.
come under proteins?
Beans.
Because they are beans. Very good. These are beans. These also come under something else, not just protein. Because
Legumes.
it start with F. These are proteins, so beans are a good source of protein.
Fats.
Not
Fiber.
fats, not
Fiber.
fiber. Very good. And what's the job of fiber? Fiber helps with what?
To make you use the bathroom.
Yeah, it helps with having proper bowel movements. All right. Okay, so last time I think we talked about the vitamins last time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What vitamin did we stop at? What vitamin did we stop at?
Vitamin D.
D.
Vitamin D. Vitamin D, okay. I have one more vitamin to talk about, so we can talk about food and nutrients. Probably part 3, I think. So we have to talk about one more vitamin, and then we're gonna get into the minerals. Okay. I don't know how much of these we could get done today, but we can see how best we could do it. So subject, health science, the sciences, food nutrients, part 3. So the purpose of nutrients is to be able to help the body to function properly, right? And so that's why persons would say you are what you eat, in the sense that what you eat have a direct correlation on, your health and how you function from day to day. Okay. So now, we're gonna be talking about the nutrients, right? And I guess we also need a table for the function, right? So let me include one more insert to the right. So I need the function. So nutrients, then function, and then we need source. So nutrient, function, and source. Okay, so vitamin K. Now, does anyone know the function of vitamin K? Does anyone know? Vitamin K. It's what? Anyone know the function of vitamin K? No one knows? Well,
Strong bones.
no. Vitamin K helps to clot blood. Right? So it helps to clot. It helps the blood to clot. It helps the blood. It helps the blood to clot. That's the function of vitamin K. And it's produced by E. coli in the small intestine. Now, E. coli is a type of bacteria. So inside your body you have good bacteria and you have bad bacteria. So E. coli is produces vitamin K. So produced by E. coli bacteria in the intestines. Now there are also other ways you can get or other sources of vitamin K. And so let me give you other sources of vitamin K. Can you also see my screen? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
it's showing the table, right? Let me know if it's still showing the table.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. So sources of vitamin K. So we can look at different sources. So sources could be like, if we look at in the plant world, look at stuff like kale. Anyone know what kale is? Kale, spinach, and collard greens.
It's like that's the chief thing that's
Yeah, kale, kale, kale. Let me show you kale. For those persons who don't know kale, because I remember a time and I didn't know what kale was. But kale is basically a green leafy vegetable, right? It's not really lettuce, but it looks like lettuce, but it certainly does not taste like lettuce. Tastes um tastes very different from lettuce.
it has a scent.
Yeah. So this is kale. Let me show you kale. So pretty neat, right? This is kale. Anyone ever had kale chips? You only have kale chips, right?
No,
Now,
so
Yes, sir.
yeah, kale chips. Kale chips taste good if you um if you um if you get it made by the right person. So kale, and then you have spinach, and then you have cheese is actually a good source of vitamin K. All right. So cheese, um, fermented foods, right? Um, and you know, um, hard cheeses are definitely good source of vitamin K. And uh, broccoli, also vegetable oil, soybean and canola oil, and butter and heavy cream. Those are the sources of vitamin K. Now, let's move on to the next one. So like I said, we're going to talk about vitamins and minerals. The only vitamin that we needed to do was vitamin K. Now we're going to be talking about the minerals. So calcium is a mineral that we're going to talk about. Everyone should know the function of calcium. What's the function of calcium? To do what?
Strong bones.
Yeah, so it helps.
To build strong bones and teeth.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, very good. So it helps keep bones and teeth. So help keeps bones and teeth hard. Where's the Johnny?
Excuse me, Mr. Pete.
One moment. Where's the Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing down these notes?
Yes, sir.
Where's your math notes?
I said,
Did you send all?
mean the graded exercise.
Let me see. I only see your first example and your second example. I don't see the grade exercise. Yes, I don't see that. So Johnny, send me it, please. Do you have me, Johnny? Send me a grade exercise for math.
Yes, sir.
So calcium is there to help keep bones and teeth hard. Now the sources of calcium would be what? Source of calcium, that'd be what? That'd be what?
No.
Milk. What else? Milk. Anyone else know besides milk? Because it seems like all they know is milk for calcium. Anyone else know us?
Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, cheese is also a source of calcium. What else?
Yogurt?
Say it again. Yogurt.
Yogurt?
Mila said yogurt. So
Ice cream? Beans?
say ice cream. Wow, ice cream.
Beans?
Definitely yogurt is a good source of so we have milk, cheese, yogurt, all those things. Do you
Wouldn't
know
it be anything
someone
do?
said
Beans?
beans? Someone said beans. Yeah, beans is another source of calcium. So you have does anyone know what collard greens? Anyone know what collard greens? Ever heard of collard
Yes,
greens?
sir.
Yeah, collard greens. Let me show you collard greens. This is another source of calcium. Also, kale. So collard greens. These are not nice pictures of collard greens, but collard greens. Let me show you collard greens. So these are collard greens. Anyone ever saw these before? Collard greens?
I have.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Yeah. So you see how big these leaves are? Yeah, go ahead.
They look big.
See,
If
they look there.
when they ask for what calcium how strength is, do you have to say teeth? Do you have to say bone and teeth? Cause I'm not sure, but I think I know somewhere that the teeth are bone. So do you still have to see bones and teeth?
Yes, say bones and teeth. That's the conventional answer. All right, just
Yes, sir. Thank
you
you.
know, don't give them no reason to deduct marks. So say bones and teeth. So cheese, what else? Yogurt and yogurt and
Fruits?
and someone said fruits. What type of fruits? Type of fruits?
Banana, maybe?
Say it again.
Banana, maybe?
Banana. I'm not sure about fruits, but I know that collard greens, kale, broccoli, oranges and
Almond?
orange juice, almonds, yes. Yeah, almonds. They have and spinach, like we said, kale and spinach. I'm sorry, kale, kale and collard greens. All right. So kale, collard greens. We just looked at. There's our calcium stuff. So yeah, next up we have phosphorus. Now phosphorus is also another mineral, right? Phosphorus. And this is definitely for the bones, right? So phosphorus, it helps just like calcium. It makes materials such as the bone, hard, right? So makes materials such as the bone hard. Where can we find uh phosphorus? We can find it in whole grains. We can find it in
Right.
cereals. Say it again. Oh, so you wanted to say an answer? Um, Someone have a question? I think that was Malia or Demetria.
Turkey is what?
Can you let me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I thought I was hearing you. Were you trying to answer a question?
Yeah, so but I wasn't sure if it was right.
Okay. So, phosphorus. Where could we find phosphorus? Phosphorus can be found in a lot of stuff. We could find phosphorus in anyone have any examples? Phosphorus. So, beef have sources. Beef is a source of phosphorus. So beef. What else? How about fish? Fish is a good source of phosphorus. And we have shellfish, right? Shellfish,
What about lobster?
lobster. Yeah, shellfish, yeah. So also milk, cheese, and yogurt are also sources of phosphorus.
We can find it in beans.
Beans. Using beans for everything. Yes, we can find it in beans, in legumes like black beans and chickpeas, all right?
But why beans?
Beans are
Sunflower seeds.
sunflower seeds, yeah. Beans are so pumpkin seeds, almond, sunflower seeds, right? You could find them in oats, quinoa. Like we said, whole grains could work, right?
What about sardines?
Say it again.
Sardines.
Sardines. Yeah, sardines. That's correct. Sardines. Sardines, salmon, tuna, mackerel. All them are a good source of phosphorus. Anyone like tuna and mackerel?
I do.
I like tuna, but not mackerel.
You like
I
tuna,
really
but
like
not?
the tuna. Mackerel
Okay, good.
too. Mackerel.
Okay. Yes, tuna and mackerel. Jeremy, how could you eat something that's good for you? Do you know how good beans are for you? Not everything that tastes good is good. So, phosphorus. Iron and okay, so we talk about phosphorus. Next up we have, oh wow, it's already 8:24. Wow. I didn't know that. Let's talk about iron and copper. Iron and copper. Just write these stuff down. Iron and copper. So it's a major component. Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You still haven't sent in those maths work. A major component of hemoglobin as they easily bond temporarily with oxygen. All right, so they bond temporarily with oxygen. So that's iron and copper. Particularly iron. We could find it in liver. You can find it in meat. You can find it in nuts. And you can find it in beans. Okay, and next up is important mineral that I'm gonna put here is going to be below. Next important mineral is iodine. All right, iodine. Iodine, this is needed for the thyroid gland that helps regulate the metabolism. That's iodine. Now, iodine, we could find that in salt. No, not any salt, iodinized salt. Sorry. Iodized salt. So we could find iodine in. Okay. So where could we find vitamin K? Anyone can answer. Where can we find vitamin K? Where can we find vitamin K?
And cheese.
In cheese. In what
Spinach.
else? In spinach. In
Kale.
milk. In kale, yeah. In collard greens and stuff. And phosphorus. Where can we find phosphorus?
Beef.
You can find it in
Fish.
beef, fish.
Shellfish.
Yeah, shellfish, whole grains. What does vitamin K do for the body? What does vitamin K?
It helps the blood to clot.
It helps the blood to clot. Very good. Helps the blood to clot. And iodine, where can we find iodine?
And
salt.
iodized salt.
And
Iodine salt.
iodized salt. Iodized salt. And then iron and copper. Where can we find iron and copper?
Liver.
Nuts and beans.
In nuts and beans. Yeah, nuts and beans. Okay, good. This is the table that I want you to draw, or the chart that I want you to draw. Once you're finished with it, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you're finished with it, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with it, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Excuse me, Miss Batik.
Go ahead.
I finished my work and I already sent it to you.
Okay, good.
So good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. We're gonna move on to general science. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Excuse me, but can you send that in the chat, please?
Okay, so for those of you who are not finished, for those of you who are not finished, what I'm gonna do is, oh, sorry. Send all the way down there. For those of you who are not finished, I need you to, if you're not doing general science, then you can leave once you've already sent in the work. But if you are doing general science, then please stay back. Okay, so let's move on. So today is, let's set up again for general science. So today is Tuesday. Tuesday the what? Today is the 26th. Yeah, the 26th The 26th of March.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead. 2024.
May I be excused for a few minutes, please?
Yes, you can. Subject is general science. All right. Can anyone remember what we did? What it was last week? Last week? Yeah, what we did last week. Does anyone remember what we did last week?
Difference between metals and non-metals.
No, that was the week before. Last week.
Filter.
Filtration. So we talk about the method of filtration. We talk about how filtration is used to separate a mixture that has a suspended solid, right? Which means that you have the solid floating inside the water, for example, sand and water, soil and water. And let me just show you the picture of filtration so you can have a good idea. We did this last week, but just by way of review. So filtration diagram. So I had you draw and label this diagram. It is a diagram about filtration. So basically what happens is, let me just enlarge this. So basically what happens is you would pour the mixture inside the funnel. Now the funnel has filter paper in it. So when you pour the water, not the water, but when you pour the mixture inside of this funnel, what's going to happen to the solid part? It's going to do what? What's going to happen to the solid part?
Leave a residue.
It's going to remain, right? And we call that the residue, right? It's going to remain. And what's going to
Or the
happen to,
solute.
what's going to happen to,
It's gonna seep through the filter paper and into the beaker, which leaves the now distilled product called the filtrate.
not distilled, it's not distilled.
Not distilled, the now separated product.
Yeah, the
now
separate.
filtrated product called the
Yeah.
filtrate.
So we call it the filtrate. So this is going to be the water part or the solvent, not the solvent, because we can't really call it solvent because it's not dissolved. But this is the water part of it, and this is the solid part of it. So we separate them, okay? So this is the process of filtration. Today we're going to be looking at another process that is used to, separate solutions or separate mixtures. And that process is evaporation. Okay, so the process of is evaporation. So evaporation is when you have, filtration. We use filtration when our substances are not dissolved. So if your substances are not dissolved, you could use filtration. For example, sand and water. The sand is not going to dissolve in the water, right? For example, soil and water the soil is not going to dissolve in the water. But what if we have salt and water? Is the salt going to dissolve inside of the water?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the salt is going to dissolve. And so since the salt is going to dissolve, we cannot use filtration. Why can't we use filtration?
Isn't there also a way to get the salt back out of the water?
There is a way, but we cannot use filtration. But why can't we use filtration? Think about it. Why can't we use the filtration to separate salt and water?
Because it's a mixture.
Soil and water is also a mixture. That's not why. Okay, the reason why is because go ahead, Juan.
I mean, we can heat it to separate salt from
We
water.
could heat it, but why can't we use filtration?
It won't really separate.
Exactly, it won't separate because the salt is dissolved. The salt is not because it's a mixture. I keep on telling you not because it's a mixture. Both of them are mixtures. the salt and water is a mixture and the soil and water is a mixture, right? Both of them are mixtures. The reason why we can't use filtration is because if we use filtration for salt and water, the salt is already dissolved in the water. So the water and the salt still is going to pass through the funnel, right? So the salt is dissolved in the water. So no separation is gonna happen. But if you have like particles that are suspended, like for example, chalk is suspended in the water, or soil is suspended in the water, or sand is suspended in the water, then you could use filtration. So we have to use a different method in order to get rid of the salt from the water, to separate them, okay? And that method is called evaporation. So evaporation is a process, like one says, where you heat it, right? Used to separate a solid from a solution, right? If the solid does not decompose on heating, or contain water of crystallization, right? So we can use um we can use evaporation if 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 the solid that is inside of this liquid, if it's dissolved, and if upon heating it, it doesn't mess up. All right. So now this process, evaporation, this process, let me just put evaporation now so we can know what we're talking about. So it's a process used to separate a solid from a solution that involves heating. So evaporation depends on the difference in boiling points, of the components of the mixture. So in order for this to work, the solute and the solvent have to have a difference in boiling point. So they can't boil at the same temperature, right? Because you have to have one that's left over. So this process depends on the difference in boiling point. So boiling point is going to be the point at, or the temperature at which this substance boils. All right. What is the boiling point of water? Anyone know the boiling point of water? What is the boiling point of water?
100 Celsius.
The boiling point of water? Anyone know?
100 degrees Celsius.
100 degrees Celsius. And how about in Fahrenheit? What is going to be?
212.
212 degrees Fahrenheit. So 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, right? What is the freezing point of water? The freezing point of water. The freezing point of water.
0 degrees Celsius.
0 degrees Celsius, and how about Fahrenheit? 0 degrees Celsius, and how many degrees Fahrenheit?
32.
32.
32, very good. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So in order for us to perform evaporation, the substance that we're dealing with it cannot be boiling at the same temperature with the water. They have to be different. So if we're using salt and water, well, the water have to boil faster, or the water have to evaporate faster than the salt, and that's the case. So the water has a lower boiling point than water, and that's why it works. So what are the steps? So the steps are the following. So steps number one. So steps number one, you want to boil water in a beaker. Number two, you want to steam heat solution in evaporating dish. Number three, the solvent evaporates quickly. What is a solvent? What is a solvent? What is the solvent?
The thing that's being evaporated?
No, what is a solvent? Is it the thing that is
That's the
dissolved,
liquid.
or the thing that is the liquid? Very good. The solvent is the liquid part. Okay. So the solvent has to evaporate quickly, which means that the solvent has a lower boiling point than the solute in this particular, for this to work. And then the solute is deposited on the sides of the dish. Okay. So the solute does not evaporate. What evaporates? What evaporates?
The solvent.
The solvent, or the liquid part. Okay. So basically you boil some water, you put the evaporating dish over that thing that you're boiling so that the steam could heat it. Then you're going to wait and allow the liquid part to evaporate and evaporate and evaporate, so that you're only left with the crystals. Okay. So let's look at uh let's look at an example. So I want you all to draw this. Again, I want you all to draw this one. Okay. Again, I want you all to draw this one. Again, I want you all to draw this. So let me just show you an example of it. Now, for the one that I showed you, or the steps that I gave, that is the one where, for this diagram, they're showing you when you could add the heat directly. So you don't have to allow the steam to do the thing. You could actually boil it directly. So for example, if you look at this particular one, what is happening here? Use a Bunsen burner, and you have a mixture of, say, salt and water. The water does what? What does the water do?
Evaporate.
The water is evaporating. And what is left, and what is going to be left inside the evaporating dish?
The crystals of the salt?
Yeah, the salt crystals. Okay. Now for this one, they apply the heat directly to the evaporating dish. But for the steps that I gave you, I said that we should boil some water and put the evaporating dish on top of the boiling water and allow the steam to heat up the evaporating dish. That's the way to do it. Then you have this way where the Bunsen burner is directly applied onto the evaporating dish. Okay, so there's different ways to do this. I need you to draw this diagram. I'm gonna put this on the side. This is not a hard diagram to draw. And this is showing what process, the process of what? Evaporation, right? Let me just show you another one. where we have it. Um, I like this one because it's detailed. This is also another good one. But it's difficult to draw, so I wouldn't let you all draw this one. But it's nice. I like it. So for this one, let me expand this one. So we have several things here that is being shown. Number one, what is being used to heat up this process? What is being used? What do we call this? That is being used to heat it up.
A Bunsen burner.
A Bunsen burner. Very good. Anyone ever used a Bunsen burner in real life? Or saw one in real life?
I have.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in your science class or something like that. And then we have this thing has 3 legs. What do we call this? That the thing stands on. A what?
A tripod. Tripod.
The tripod stand. The tripod stand. And then we have this gauze mat. The reason why we have this gauze mat is so that anyone know why we have that the mat?
Excuse me,
Go ahead.
may I excuse the motion for a second, please?
Yes, you can. Anyone know why we have the gauze mat? Would anyone know the reason? Does anyone
So the
know?
beak won't fall.
Okay, that's one reason so the beaker doesn't fall. But there's another reason. Because remember,
To control the heat.
to control the heat. Okay, imagine let's look at this one, right? So imagine let's look at this. So imagine if we have something like this, right, without a wire gauze, the heat is being applied directly to one spot. Is that a good thing? If the heat is
No,
direct,
sir.
no, you could burn through the hole. So what you need to do is you need to get a wire gauze or gauze mat so that the heat could be evenly distributed, so that the Bunsen so that the beaker would not have any damage. So the heat is going to be evenly distributed so that you know the solution can be heated proportionally. And then we have the mixture. We could have salt and water. And then we have evaporating dish or beaker, anyone. And what is being evaporated out? What is being evaporated out? What is being evaporated? The solute or the
The
solvent?
water.
The water. Very good. The solvent. Okay, let me give you all a chance to draw this diagram. Yeah, let me give you a chance to draw this diagram. Akira,
The
where's it?
second diagram or the first diagram, so
The first one, the first one.
I already started drawing the second one. Oh man.
I'm sorry.
I might as well finish it. So I'll draw the second one on the first page and then draw the first one on the second page. So
Okay,
if that option is available to me.
it is.
You see,
Go ahead.
you might look at drawing, might look a little. Now I have to look at the picture, but let me know if it's bad or not, please.
Okay, I'll be the judge of that. Make sure do your best. That's what we need.
Yes, sir.
Um, All right. Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes.
Have you sent in the math notes yet?
No, sir.
Ajani, I need you to send in the math notes. Do you have them?
No, sir.
Let me put inside the chat. Anyway, finish this general science, and then I'll send you the math notes tomorrow. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Akiro, where's Akiro? Akiro, where's Akiro? Akiro, can you hear me? Dior Ramsey? Where's Dior Ramsey?
Yes, sir.
Have you written down the general science and health science notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once you finish with it, take a picture of it and send it to me. Where's Kyle? Kyle, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Kyle, where's your notes?
I sent it to you. I don't do health science, so.
Oh, you don't do health science.
No, sir.
Did you send me the maths notes yet?
Yes, sir. I sent it out.
Do you understand the process of evaporation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it's very clear.
Well, explain it to me.
The process of evaporation is used to separate a solid from a
No, I said
solution.
it in your own. I mean, in your own words.
In my own words.
Yeah, what's happening
It's
here?
like when an evaporation, the water comes down. Since the mixture of salt and it just separates into like it just separates down. No, the water and the salt, since it's mixed and the evaporating dish, and since the fire is under it, the water and the salt breaks down up to like point and then just evaporates up to the air.
So the water is going to evaporate, right? And what is going to
Yes,
be
sir.
left? What is going to be left afterwards?
The salt?
The salt. Very good. The salt.
Yes,
That's
sir.
how they separate. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Udon, where's Udon?
I'm here, Mr. Petit.
Have you sent me your notes yet?
No, sir.
I need you to send me your notes, please. Did you get the
Yes,
math?
sir.
Did you get the math notes yet?
Yes, sir. I took a picture.
Okay, so I need the math and the health and general science. You do health and general, right?
No, sir. Only general science.
Yeah, I need the math and general science notes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just sent my notes.
For those of you who already sent in your notes, it's only for those those persons who have sent in their notes. If you sent in your notes, you can leave. All right.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
I'll send the 2 pictures, Mr. Petit.
All right. Thank you.
The first one won't be labeled since it's just an incomplete drawing without the information. The second one will, though.
Okay, no problem.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Mr. Petit. Have a good night.
Did you send in the work, Kyle?
Yes, sir.